What's one thing you wish that you can pass down to your kids?
Oh,
It can be like a thing,
yeah,
or quality, anything.
yeah. I think a belief that I want to instill in them, like this, like nature of being adventurous. Like a bird when it's in the nest, like it's supposed to fly out at some point. It's not supposed to stay in the nest. It's not supposed to be like mom and dad bird is like, you can't leave this nest. They want their babies to fly out of the nest. And I think that's what I want to instill in my kid, man, is like, if I get the chance, like go. Like explore it, be adventurous, try things and fail and learn and grow and find out who you can be, who you're meant to be. Not a small idea of who I think you could be.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I agree with that, man. That's like such a great answer, because it like has to deal with, it's not just like a one thing, you know,
No.
It's like multiple pathways of life that like applies to,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
just like trying, you know,
Yeah.
trying things. And yeah, a lot of times you hear people are kind of like put into this role, especially by parents, is like, you got this one thing. Like, obviously they want you to be successful, make a lot of money, be like secure and safe while they're not there, you know? But I think at early ages, it's more, you know, let's have an experiment a little bit, you know, while we can still walk and like climb a mountain and rock climb, and I don't know, just like get out there. So I love that answer, dude.
Thanks, dude.
Great.
Thanks, man.
Dude, welcome back. Welcome home. You Are Here podcast, episode 273.
Whoa, I lost count.
Yeah, man.
273.
I don't even think we said it last time.
Hey,
Yeah.
273, you got it now.
273, man. And what's a number?
What's a number?
What
dude?
is numbers?
Doesn't matter.
It's all made up, right?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
You know what? We'll get into it. But one thing I realized after last podcast, I've still been thinking about a lot of things, because I feel like it brought up so many like unanswered, like never answered in life things that I think are just going to be unanswered forever.
Okay.
It's just like what's objective, what's subjective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does that apply?
Yeah.
And like, truthfully, everything's pretty much made up.
You have a point, man.
Yeah, which is funny.
It's pretty funny.
But let's get into, before that, let's get into some of these sponsors, dude.
Here we go.
O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. Man, look, I got out of college and I applied for like 3 jobs. My resume was terrible. I'm going to say it, man. I got 0 jobs because I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what I was doing. I thought I could just walk in there and be like, yeah, here's my degree. Now what? You know? And obviously that's not how it works.
I'm special. Give me the job.
Yeah. There's millions of people out there. How do you, you know, get over these other, you know, competitors, man? Because it's a competitive space, man. That's business. It's getting after it. And O'Hagan Career Coaching, Coach O is going to get you all the tools you need. He's going to get you set up for those mock interviews. He's going to do mock interviews with you to get ready for the big day. He's going to give you everything you need to know, the specific questions, good answers. What's a good answer, man? It's everything in an interview.
Don't ask me.
You know? What kind of plans we got, Dave?
What plans? Gold plan, silver plan. There's plans for you to meet with them one-on-one, online, wherever you're at. Yeah, and you're doing it remote. So, you know, you're going to be able to do it from the comfort of your home, and he's just going to be on the screen with you, getting you ready for your interviews or whatever you have coming up. Things that you're not going to think about, like when do I get there, and, you know, what do I wear? How do I say hello? Like, is the handshake firm or not? Do I shake anyone's hand anymore? Like, Jim's the guy. Yeah. Coach O is the guy. He's the one that's been in the business field for a long time. He's created and managed his own teams in his business for years, decades.
35 years.
Yeah. So trust me when I tell you, Coach O's the guy. O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. Go check it out.
Hey, AnytownActorsLab.com. If you're trying to learn how to act, if you're a beginner, if you're in the middle, dude, I feel like there's so many actors in limbo right now.
Hey, do you want to be a liar or do you want to be an actor?
That's literally the slogan. Do you want to be a liar or do you want to be an actor?
You want to live truthfully under imaginary
We might have to cut that and send that to Adam.
And get a piece of it.
That was good.
But we have to get a piece of it.
Yeah. Well,
it's on tape now.
Well,
Adam. It's on tape now. AnytownActorsLab.com. Guys, if you want to act truthfully under imaginary circumstances, you watch films and you're like, man, this feels like I'm watching like real life. I'm moved by this.
There's a reason.
There's a reason, man. These actors, they're putting something into it that you may not understand yet. But Adam's the guy. He's going to get you to where you want to be. I promise you that. I would put my name and my word on it. That's my bond. That's all I got. AnytownActorsLab.com. Go check it out.
And also patreon.com/YouAreHerPodcast is the best ways to support us. We have some behind the scenes stuff. We do interviews on the street. It's a fun time, man. It's us after the podcast. If you want to just support us in any way, it's the best way to do it. Patreon.com/YouAreHerPodcast.
Boom.
And we're back in it, man. And I want to fix this light because it's just turning and lighting nothing.
Fix it. While you're fixing it, I'll talk real quick about Bree's book.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, huge news alert. News alert. If you're watching YouTube right now, you could see it on the table. If not, go tune in or on Spotify. We have a video on Spotify, right? Brianna Pastor, my favorite poet. Gosh, known her for over a decade now.
That's crazy.
She was a young whippersnapper when I met her, and she was just starting to share her stuff on Instagram like real early on, and it was a long road.
Yeah.
But we have a book. She has a book, and it's out right now. It's going to be out in Barnes & Noble stores all over the place, Walmart, Target, wherever you can get books.
Yeah.
HarperCollins published her book. Go check it out. Good Grief. It is out. It is out, I think, at the end of this week. So if you're watching the podcast now and it's Wednesday, I believe it's the end of the week it'll be out. So you can go check it out in your stores, Barnes & Noble. Go flood it. Go grab every copy off the shelves and tell us what you think. Go tell Bree what you think. Go follow her. Brianna Pastor, man. I'm so proud of her.
Congrats, Brianna.
So proud of her, man. Dreams come true, dude.
Yeah.
Dreams come true, man.
You said that when you walked in.
Dude, I mean, when I got my copy today and I had it in my hand, I was like, I just remember so many times, like speaking to Bree, we used to work together, and early on, when she would share her poetry stuff with me and with other people, I remember just being like, I loved it. I loved her writing, and it's something else when it's like someone and someone you think is great and you care about, and I was always trying to support Bree's stuff early on, and because I believe in her, and I believed in her, and we're we'd buy her merch and sweaters and whatever she put out, we'd share, and it's just so cool to see not just I believe in her, but now so many other people see it. And to have someone and you care about be received well by the world is such a cool thing, man. So
yeah,
it's cool to have her I feel like she just took this torch and she just kept faithfully marching in her purpose. And now on the other side, looking back on that journey, it's this wasn't overnight.
Yeah.
This wasn't overnight. This was a long road. And now
10 years.
Right on our desk, dude. Right here on the podcast table. Bree's book is here with us, dude. Good grief.
There's something really magical about that, actually.
Right, man?
Yeah.
I remember telling her, you're my favorite poet, dude.
Yeah.
I just love that you're doing this.
Yeah.
And now she encourages me.
Yeah, man.
It's just cool, man.
Wow.
You can accomplish.
It's funny, looking at a book and you're just like, wow, that took 10 years to get here.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
But you want the overnight success, and it's nothing good comes quick.
Yeah.
It takes time and effort and faith and perseverance, all these obstacles.
Honestly, dude, it also takes, all these good things, but it also takes all these just bad, this isn't going to do nothing. This is going to be whatever. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Everyone's asking you, why are you going to, what's happening? What's going on?
man.
Why are you still doing this?
Yes.
It's been 5 years. It's been 6 years. It's been 10 years.
Yeah.
What about a month ago? Or I don't know when she found out about the book and that stuff happened.
Right.
It was probably within
months ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's within the last year, right?
Yeah.
So on year 9, what if she's I give up?
That's a great point.
Then what?
That's a great point. Yeah. Yeah, you don't know unless you go there and stick it out. Yeah. You don't know what you could
imagine at 9, you're just
Imagine.
And then at year 10, you're you're there.
That was the year. Yeah. If you hung on just one more year.
Yes.
Could you hang on one more year of what you love to do?
Yeah.
Could you hang on?
That's really, that is the important thing.
That's the question, dude.
Is it really if there's something you can do every day forever?
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Oh, man. It's just so cool.
Congrats,
dude.
Brianna. Do you have a favorite thing or a favorite poem yet?
Forwards by Young Pueblo, too.
Yeah. Shout out Young Pueblo.
He's the guy.
You read anything yet?
Yeah, dude. There was one. No. Can I read it real quick?
If you can.
I'm going to find
it. That's okay. I don't know.
I think it's okay. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. I think one's fine.
Sometimes you need a little teaser,
It was about porch. Here it is. Found it already. Page 23. There are porch lights that stay on, and I always wonder who's inside waiting. And if their heart is hurting, I hope the light is for them. Dude.
Whoa.
That one shook me. There are porch lights that stay on, and I always wonder who's inside waiting. And if their heart is hurting, I hope the light is for them.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, dog.
Yeah.
My girl got it. My girl got it like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's great.
Come on, man.
I always think about that too when I'm driving mine.
Those porch lights, right?
And it's all, even just going a little bit. It's like, that's the surface thing. It's just seeing this on is like, oh, someone's home. Right. But thinking deeper on like, well, maybe they're waiting for someone, you know? Usually the lights are off once everything's complete. At the end of the night, we shut off and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, I love that.
And then saying she's hoping that the light is for the person if they're inside hurting.
Is it in Barnes & Noble's going? I got to buy it.
It's in Barnes & Noble, baby.
I'm going.
And on the 21st, oh man, I forget I forget the town, but there's a book signing she's going to be at in a town in Jersey. Go look at her Instagram page. Maybe we could share.
We'll put it in the description. Yeah, I'll put it on the screen too,
right
and
now.
It's in the description too.
Ledgewood or something like that.
Yes, Ledgewood.
Yeah, on the 21st, I'll be there.
Heck yeah.
So
I'll go too.
Yeah, dude, come with me.
Yeah,
we'll roll down there.
It's a signing.
Yeah, book signing. She'll be in the Barnes and Noble signing books and talking about her story and stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, man.
Wow.
We got it. We got a star, dude.
Yeah,
we got a writer on our hands, man. Yeah, bro. But that reminds me of such a like a. That struck me when you said, imagine you didn't show up to year 10. You know, like you cut it off year 9 and you missed what could have been in year 10. And then it just makes me think, am I willing to keep going down the path I'm going for another year? Do I want it that bad? Do I love it that much? And something like that, I hear it and I'm like, man, yeah, like the night she must have been like, man, my family's looking at me weird and I wonder how people are like, you know, am I ever going to do anything with this writing stuff? And before any kind of popularity on social media or whatever, like before that, I wonder if because I've felt that way many times, and it's just like I still do what I love to do. Man. Yeah, we get to that point.
I wonder how different the feeling is, like without internet and everything, how that feeling of like people like getting a book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They'd like go into the library,
right.
You know?
Right.
Or like the bookstore and like there's no talk about anything. There's no comparing to anyone.
Marketing.
People are just like, oh wow, people like my book.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I wonder how that like changes the because that probably really almost diminishes like successes now.
What do you mean?
I feel like, you know, it comes out. Now you can go look at reviews.
Oh, that's right.
You know, you can look at what people think and what instantly and be like, so and you can find, and there's always going to be a bad comment about everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and then like, it kind of almost diminishes immediately everything.
Like your initial response to it without
and there's like reviewers, there's critics.
Right.
It's like, it immediately is received, but also there's like, you get a positive and negative.
Right.
You know?
That's a good point.
But I feel like back in the day, you just got like, Maybe someone came and was like, this sucks, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, whatever. But it's more like it's face to face at least.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
And you can talk to them about why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder how that must have felt though. Like back then, I don't know. Like the successes.
Yeah.
You know
Success
what I mean?
when there was no
anything. when there was no internet.
Yeah. It's
you know, like we don't think about, like, I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
You know?
But the cool thing I think now about internet is like, sure, we can like poo-poo internet all the time. And I do all the time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times I don't like the internet, but perfect example. I forgot about this. I shared a poem on my page, and it was a poem about it was almost like porch lights kind of, but it's in reference to like light and we each hold like this kind of light that keeps each other's light, like we hold it for the other person, I'm trying to say in my own words. And there was a woman who reached out to me in my DMs, and she said something about the poem, and I went on her page, and I was like, you know, who's this person that's like contacting me? And it was a mother I didn't realize it because it looked like a young man, right? And I'm looking at the posts that were all public, and it's like the young man's like he's playing guitar, right? And the young man's like driving his car. And I'm not really looking at the captions yet. Young man's playing violin. Young man's visiting his grandpa at his grave. And then I find out it's a tribute to her son who committed suicide like 3 months ago. Young man was like 19.
Oh man.
Yeah, and so first I'm like getting introduced to this young guy, and like seems like your everyday, like nothing out of the ordinary guy. And then I started reading the captions and the page description, and he was suffering from bipolar disorder. And as soon as I saw that, it like hit me like someone punched me in the face, like the potency of that, and it kind of washed over me, and I was like, something I'm just kind of sharing because I'm hoping it reaches somebody and like means this much to somebody, like holds a life for somebody, like the poem's saying. And she's reaching out to me saying, something kind about the poem and how we started talking on our DMs. And I'm talking to her about her son, and she's talking to me about, what she's going through, or what, kind of like what our little interaction on social media, how weird is it that we wouldn't have known each other otherwise. And now we're sharing empathy for each other and like holding each other's space for a second and letting me know, like, I see you and you see me, and like, I'm a fan of yours. Like I can't imagine what you're going through. And like, it's just cool that that road was the one that made me cross her life. And like, now we quasi know each other. Strange, but social media is the only way that could have happened.
Definitely.
So it was I think it, what's the word? It enriched my life. Yeah. To just have that little, Yeah, I don't want to shit on social media. I was thinking about like, good and bad. Imagine just like doing what we're doing, but without it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you. I heard that part totally. Yeah. No, I don't think you're shitting on it. I shit on it all the time. So I would just speak in my own insecurity about it. But no, yeah. I mean, that's part of the game now. And it's great because it also helps you promote. Like this is before Bree had a book, she was promoting her own things and her own marketing. She was doing it all, and it caught. Yeah. But it's because she put in the effort and she posted it to the world. I remember the one time, was it like Kourtney Kardashian shared it or whatever? Yeah, and that like was big. And, huge. Yeah, you never know. Yeah. Brian Ortega, MMA fighter, reposted ours. Yeah. You never know who's. That's all like a step. It's like a little step every. Yeah. Shout out Brian Ortega, T City. Yeah, he's on his comeback. Speaking of fights, dude, Conor McGregor's back, and also this past weekend was crazy, insane. And then this weekend is Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Oh, really? In boxing, yeah, on Saturday in Brooklyn. Who do you think wins that fight? I want Ryan Garcia to lose. Me too. Yeah. I do too. But I don't know. I do too. I don't know. I don't know boxing that well, so. Yeah. But I want Ryan Garcia to lose. I would say. Who do you think will win? I would put my money on Devin Haney for sure. Really? Yeah. I think the only chance Ryan's got is like a ridiculously fast left hook that puts people to sleep. His speed is incredible, but Devin Haney is such a good boxer all around. His footwork, his jab, like the fundamentals are through the roof. Yeah. He's already a Hall of Famer. He's like 24, 25. Wow. Really? Yeah, he's insane. The kid's insane. He's holding all the belts. He's a monster, but he's been doing it since he was like 16 or even younger. Yeah, he went to Mexico when he was like 16 and just went pro and just started knocking everybody out, and then came back to the States as a teenager and like was a vet. Wow. At like 19, Oh. So these kids start young, but I think Haney wins. Sorry for all the fight talk. You're gonna watch Bree, we love you, Bree. Yeah, I forgot to say that. Love you, Bree. Yeah, I'm watching the fight. Yeah, I mean, I'll be at work, and then after, I'm gonna just wherever I gotta go. I'm going. I kind of want to watch that. I haven't watched boxing in a long time. Let's watch. I want to try it. Maybe we could stop. And also McGregor, dude. You want to meet me somewhere for it? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'm down. After work, we'll just book it. Okay. McGregor, dude. What day is that? June 23rd. I think it might be 23rd. How do you feel about this? I don't know. I hope he kind of just gets smacked. So I'm gonna be real because I think there's he's been out of it. It's gonna be fun because they had the Ultimate Fighter thing. Just the promo. Yeah. Just the lead up is going to be... They had the Ultimate Fighter. They both were, butting heads the whole time. Yeah. This was in the making, dude. Yeah. They have to fight. They have to fight. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be good. Good to see him. We used to talk about it, but how special was that time to you when he was coming up? Yeah. It was the one of the greatest, stretches in sports. Era. It was like a golden era of MMA, of UFC. It really was. That got me into it. You watched every fight? My brother got me into it. Yeah, with Conor? From the Aldo hype. Yeah. Because my brother was he was just in his room freaking out. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, dude, just sit down and let me show you what's going on. Check this out real quick. And I got sold. It's sold. And then he predicted that. Yeah.
Predicted
First round knockout.
The second, the punch, the everything. And I'm like, all right, I'm in 100%.
Yeah.
But this last week in the fights, first of all, like we talked about like warriors, like one-on-one testing yourselves.
Man.
Bro, Holloway and Gaethje. Holloway.
If you're not even a fight fan, if you're not moved by that and get chills from it, the fight's in the bag. Think about this. It was competitive for sure, but I think everyone could pretty much tell that Max by the 5th round had the fight. Yeah. If he just kind of pointed him and like moved around.
At 3rd round, I was like, oh, he could just do nothing.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. I think he got dropped once, and it was like, but he stumbled, popped right back up.
That's the best part.
But then this now Gaethje, of course, is trying to take his head off. It's his only chance he has. Holloway could just dance. He could just run around the ring, not get touched, and he's going to walk out of there with a win. But here's what separates a warrior from a fighter.
He said it too.
This is a major difference. There's a line in the sand. He points in the middle of the ring at 10 seconds left in the fight and says, let's go. And they meet in the middle of the... Imagine that. You with another like killer.
I looked at Gaethje. I don't think he wanted to do it.
And but he met him. He met him.
He still went in.
And they went toe to toe through everything they had at each other, like mania, like
crazy,
like a school fight, like just like passion.
And then last second, just
knocks him out with a second left on
the like most brutal fall,
dude, and just walks off,
folded him,
flexing.
Yeah.
That scream, that primal scream.
Like I don't know, like sometimes when I like try to like third person that and look at like as people us watching that, I'm like, we are kind of crazy.
We're insane.
We're kind of insane.
Yeah.
You know? But there's something about it that's just so
Did you hear what Gaethje said before the fight?
What?
He said the same thing that Poirier was talking about with the age thing back in the day. You know, he said, what are you going to do after the fight? Something like, he's like, really? I prepare to die during the fight, so I don't think of anything after the fight. And I was like,
that's awesome,
dude,
man.
To be ready for death.
Awesome. Like that's like what we're talking about is like, you want to do it every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how long.
Yeah.
You're just, that's meant for you to do that every day.
Yeah.
You know?
I was talking to homie Shane in the gym.
Yeah.
He's boxed for like 14 years or something like that. He's one of Bert's dudes. And he, talking about Bert. He was boxing like he did Golden Gloves, Diamond Gloves. He won. I think he had one loss on his pro record. Like he was insane. And he went to Arturo Gotti's training camp for the Mickey Ward trilogy, and like the guy was a monster. But I was talking to Shane about like, you know, training and like sparring and technique stuff, and how coming to the gym so consistently. I'm always like. I'm curious why he comes to the gym. I'm always like asking myself, like, why am I getting up to go to the gym again? I just love this shit, but why? And he's like, it's something about like when we step in here, what you are doing or not doing always shows up.
Yeah.
Like you can't hide. Like there's no, if I run another mile, I'm going to feel this much more, or maybe not, but I'm not going to feel like more tired. Yeah. I know I'm going to be either good or better. So like whatever you do outside or whatever you do here is going to show like in a fight or in like training or whatever.
Yes.
It's always on you. It's like not on anybody else. It's whatever you do or don't do is going to show up. And I like that.
Yeah.
I like that you have to push yourself and you'll get a little bit better or you'll get much worse. So you're constantly chasing this like better version of yourself that you almost can't catch.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like, I'm always trying to push it.
It's just the ultimate, like, math equation. It's just like you put in, it comes out.
Right.
You know?
And sometimes.
Plus equals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you do a little less, you get a little worse.
Yeah.
You do a little better, you get a little better.
Yeah.
You push it a little harder this day, you get a little better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? But there is that balance too of like, you don't want to die.
You don't want to die. Yeah, that's true too.
That's how I feel in the gym too recently too. I'm like, dang, man. Like, I go up and weight a little bit. I'm like, oh my God. Like it starts getting fun. It's like a game. I love gaming things.
Right.
I love video gaming life. You know? Just putting like little stat points on everything.
That's what Carl said to me back in the day about running.
Yeah.
Like years ago. He was like,
really?
I love the numbers. I love looking at a thing and being like, it's almost like a video game where I do this and this number happened and then I get a little bit better score.
I hate the number stuff with like that kind of thing. I don't know why.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, so what's different with gym life now? It's just consistency.
I think it's the consistency and just accepting that it doesn't have to be this like straight up like line
Careful.
on a bar graph.
Oh, no, dude. Oh my God.
That's the Army or the Marine.
Oh, that's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, the other one I didn't know. Because I didn't want someone to clip you doing
I'm
that.
Polish, dude.
No, I didn't want someone to clip you doing
You're
that.
right. Thank you.
No, your family's on the other side of the fence
You're
with
right.
that. It wasn't.
You're right.
That's not Mike. I'm sorry, man.
I forgot what I was even talking about.
You didn't want a straight trajectory.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to do like a straight. It's never straight. It has to be like
That's right. Hills and valleys.
healthily. Like you're going up a little. You're resting. You're going up, and like it just feels good to almost like find a stride. You know, that's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
It's something you don't really know.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have like a trainer or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to really know what you're doing.
Right.
You know, I'm just taking like stuff from what I've learned. Like I watch videos and stuff and try to find like the best routine thing. And I found something I'm like finally is like working. I see the increase, the benefits of it all, and it's just working. You know, and it doesn't feel like I hate it. You know, it's fun to do it. That's the greatest thing. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm glad you're doing it.
Thanks, man.
You've been
I'm gonna
very
keep doing it.
consistent. It's been.
Wanna try to go again?
4 months, right?
That's the best thing too. Is like I'm not even counting.
Good. Don't count. Shut up. I'm
I
shutting
think
up.
that's my thing. It's just like the counting thing.
Don't.
Always like
It's not a.
it becomes a thing.
Don't keep
You know what I do? I just said like, oh, I'm gonna do it till Japan, till
love
my
that.
trip. You know.
Yeah.
And then I want to keep with it because.
Yeah.
And now that I found like it kind of put less pressure and made me like find something good.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, I can just like go and then I can even go to the gym there if I want or just want to run around the castle or something.
I'm so jealous of that. I would be with you
I'm so hyped
on those runs.
Yeah.
Can I say something? Call you out, but not. I don't want to throw you off your stride. But I want to be honest with you as a friend.
Me, dude.
I'm worried when you come back from Japan.
Why?
Because you do this a lot.
Uh-oh.
You hit a stride and you get real, like, I'm going to do it for this reason, for my trip or for this whatever. I'm going to Mexico, I'm going to Japan. And then coming back, it's like a decline, which is normal, I think.
A super decline.
But I think, let's establish healthy mindset for like, maybe not as, we're going to slide down a hill. We're going to like catch ourselves and keep going.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. Yeah.
Got you, bro.
I just
noticed that
we're gonna keep each other in check and keep me in check, please, because I need it.
You gotta keep me in check too.
Dude, I'm telling you, once I saw you come back and you were in the gym, I'm like, let's go, dude.
Yeah.
I messaged you, I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I had to get back.
Go, man.
I had to get back.
Yeah.
You were right.
That's all it is.
I took like a couple days.
It's best when you just like don't dread.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. You enjoying that dread.
Like you don't dread going to the boxing.
Not anymore.
You know?
I used to,
exactly.
not anymore,
Like
yeah.
what changed?
Just consistently going. There was no. I can't even remember when the switch flips. It's just like your mind is just tuned differently. It's I'm not. I used to be tuned for pain hurts, and now it's like it's just a part of my morning. It's just going to be a part of it, and that my mental toughness is much stronger than it was then. So I can run longer and I can fight through pain easier.
Yeah.
And accept it, and that's just I can accept that this is it, and I'm going to continue, or I'm going to break a little bit down and then begin again, and that's okay. And I'm not an Olympian,
Yes,
you know, I'm just doing what I can do.
I'm not super Dave, you know.
Yeah, I'm not training to like fight a professional like career. I'm just
getting
training. I mean, I got till 35 and then that's it. So I got to make up my mind.
I can't wait for that.
I got to make up my mind, dude. Shane was talking about it too. He's like, I'm 34, bro. I got this year. I got to make a decision before December. Like, I got to get this fight in. And he looked at me. He's like, I think we'll regret it if we don't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I think,
you gotta, dude.
We'll see.
You're on the track now, man.
I'm on the track.
Dude, and once let's say in a year, you're like, well, I've been doing this for a year. I'm like, you're looking at yourself. You're like, hey, hold up.
Yeah.
Let me in there.
Yeah, it might be.
You know?
But I'm gonna be fighting like a 22-year-old who's like a killer.
And you're gonna sun him.
Yeah, I'd have to be smart. Here's the thing. Jim said this to me in a cafe. I was playing French cafe music on Spotify, and he was like, we were talking about boxing, and he was like, "You playing this?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, what's wrong? Like, what's up with you? You know, he's like, what? Like you're boxing, but you're playing French, like, you know, music in the cafe, and like you're writing poetry and stuff. I was like, dude, I don't know. I like that stuff.
That's Dave.
Yeah,
I like that. That's my favorite thing. Is when you got like, it's so not on a script.
Yes.
That's my.
You are who you are, and that's it. Yeah, dude. I've always been attracted to that.
On a script.
No. No, I think I was when I was young, and then I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I just want to be. I want to be just. I'll just like what I like.
Yeah,
you know.
That's what I like.
Because there's no harm in it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still do. I love when people are so into it. Like when you go to Soldado and I just watch you like, I could do that for a while, but I'm like, I watch you and I'm like, this is meditation for you. Yeah. This is different. You love this at a deeper level than I can understand. You know what I mean? It means more to you. Yeah. And I love that. Jordan too, same thing. Like he's got his stuff. He'll go watch a film in the Williams Center and it's like some knockoff like old 70s Japanese film that I could give a shit about. Yeah. And he's in there like, and he don't care if it's shitty, good, whatever. He just wants to be there. Yeah. Like that's a different love. Yeah. But I love that. I love that. That's how it was with acting when I met you. Like that's why I like wanted to learn more about it. Yeah. Like, dude, like I see this is, I love when people are just passionate about stuff. Me too, man. Me too. The best thing. Me too, man. Someone has a hobby. Oh man. Yeah. That's the biggest like green flag. You know what I mean? Green flags. Just like hobby. Let's talk green flags. Green flags. What are some green flags, dude? Hobby, driven, has like I like an independent person. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Kind of someone that wants their stuff, but it also is like emotionally intelligent. You know? Would you rather have laid back or fiery? We can always say balance, but I'm trying to find, let's have a little fun. Yeah. I sometimes think that like the opposite is good. Love that. You know? Yeah. But that'd be so hard. Dude, you know how bad my social battery gets. Dude, it's like an hour. I'm like, well, Mikey's done. With a partner, you think? Or is it just like you go out with friends and stuff? Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while. Oh, I wanted to ask you this. Thank you, God, for letting me remember this. Okay. Have you ever been in love? Really think about it. Really think about this. I feel like we answered this already. I've never asked you this question before. You did? No, I haven't. No, I have not. No, I have not. We talked about first love. Outside of family and all that stuff. No, but I wanted like a definitive answer. Because I've never like looked you in the eye and asked you that question. I've always asked you about your ex or whoever you've crossed paths with. We've talked about loves, bro. I think we have. But we'll do it again. I love talking about it. Have you ever been in love? Yes. What does in love mean to you? In love. What does that look like, feel like, sound like? You know what it is, dude? I don't think you can even explain it. I think it just like writes itself. You know? There's like some sort of like crossing where like you're passing and it somehow sticks. Yeah. And then like the thing just writes itself. It just starts going. You don't got to think about anything. You literally just are existing and living. It's the same as what you were doing before, but for some reason you are like more inclined to be like, oh, but why not have this person around or do this together and include more, you know, like include this person on more things. How about we make them even deeper included? You know what I mean? And just want to see the simple things in life with this other person, you know? I think that's what it is. It's nothing complex, you know? Yeah. It's just, for me, I think it's just a thing that happens. It's not, I hate the idea of like dating app planning thing to go and let's try it out. And then like, I don't know. I was always against that. Yeah. You know, but I've been trying. Did you know you were in love when you were in love? Or is it something you find later? I think I don't know. Something you look back on, you're like, back then, dude. I wasn't back then, like when I was younger, man. I think it just it encompassed like too much of my life. Oh, what do you mean by that? I think it just became everything about my life. Not a piece, but all of it, entirely, and that's unhealthy. Yes. Yeah. But how could you know you were so young? But looking back, it's like, yeah, it was a lot. You know. I remember the first like love date. You know, was we both planned like a gift exchange, and we went to a park, sat on a bench, and I made a pecan pie because it was her favorite. Wow! And she made me a jar of little notes with all different things that she loved about me. You guys, that's a movie. No, you guys were a movie. So how was that not love? You know what I mean? It's a great question. I guess it depends on how you felt.
Yeah.
If that's love in your heart, that's love. Because you could be with someone who gets the best gifts and like does all these beautiful things for you, and you give them back. But if it's not like, I think this is going to be my definition now. I think it's like when I could sit down and almost forget that you're there, and then kind of like do this and have a moment of like, world stops, right? Everything's on pause. And I have a swelling of gratitude that you even exist and you're spending time with me and you have any kind of feeling towards me. And I care about the hairs on your head and your breath that's going in and out of your lungs. That's love to me. Mm. That's different than when I used to feel a swelling of like passion. Mm. Wow, she's beautiful. Mm-hmm. If only, man, if I'm perfect and then we can be a thing. And like, I've only felt that before this. I've never felt this. This is, I think that's once in a lifetime kind of, I believe, for me.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to like grab that.
That's what it feels like, kind of.
I think that's...
No, but I'm like thinking about now. It's like, it kind of feels like that is like, like truly that one time, I think, trumps all the other ones.
Right.
Right. In a just in a way, right. It just feels like it.
Right.
Like you're saying is, like thinking back on it, I never had that deep of a, like this connection form.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is that just a one-time thing?
It
seems like it because the other times are tough.
I don't think it is, dude. I don't think it is. I think it's what you make it. I think if it was something you held on to and it worked out and everything was like you guys were in line and your lives didn't change or whatever, it could have been. But it doesn't mean like I strongly disagree with like this only will happen once in a lifetime. I think like that's a saying. Like I said it because I was lucky enough to like see it and grab it and hold it. And I've like grown with it and like watered it. Mm. And now it's something I'm very grateful for. But I think that is possible in damn near everybody, but it depends on like a lot of things. Depends on if you're attracted like physically, I think first and foremost. Like I think that's just what it is. And then once you are and that curiosity begins and you lean in and you're like, want to spend time with, and this person wants to spend time with me. And then we cross that threshold of like that park bench stuff.
Yeah.
Which starts to be like, well, they really care about me. This isn't just about like attraction. Like I feel cared for. I feel held. I feel like, feel home. I feel home. Mm. Love is home, I think. Love is like, but not just like comfort home. Love is like, thank God you exist home.
Yeah.
Different. So I think that I believe, man, no, you can't get away that easy, bro. I don't think. Yeah. I don't think that's the case, man. I think love is more than it's going to run into you, whether you like it or not again.
Yeah. Another thing that came up for me is like one feeling I only felt that one time too was like complete, like fully, completely like comfortable with like the way I looked, like the way I did whatever I did.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Yeah. I've only felt that one time.
Accepted for who you are, totally.
Other things, I felt like sometimes self-conscious, like, oh, I don't want to look like fucking like this or like that. Those weren't real.
It's like being naked.
Yeah.
It's like I could just be naked.
Yeah.
Like physically, but also like everything I say, whatever I do, I can be myself, naked me.
Yeah.
Warts and all, and like I'm not worried.
Yeah.
That's for me. That's what I think you're saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Just to know that like someone else sees me, told all of me, the ugly part of me, and is like, I'm down. I like this. I like you. I love you. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's reminded me of because our friendship's kind of like that.
Yeah, dude.
It's a little segue. Love at first sight. Yeah. I mean, we fell in love, dude. There's no way around it. If you had a vagina and I didn't have any, no. Not to make it weird.
No, go on.
I guess I did.
Keep doing it.
No.
Keep saying it, man. Keep talking.
If I was gay, though. No, but on a real note. Sorry. On a real note, this week was cool because you stopped by. We had to talk with a little business conversation, and you were like, "Hey, I just want to have I love when we have honest conversations.
Yeah. When
it's like, let's clear the air and let me connect with how you're feeling, and I'll do the same with you.
Yeah.
And you just sat me down. And you're like, hey, bro, I just had this question about blah, and it was just like, how do you feel about this?
Yeah.
Because I don't need A, B, or C if it's going to impact our friendship.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like that to me means a lot. That you were like, I want to know where you are. I want to get your real, honest feelings on something because. I always invite that. And I say that, but I hope you know that. Like, let's always, good, bad, or otherwise, like, tell me how you feel.
Yeah.
And if it's like, stop this, stop whatever because it's affecting us, like, done.
Yeah.
I'll walk away from this. I'll walk away from whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, that comes first. Yeah. Money, shit, stuff in life, like, whatever. I'd rather, like, be good with you, even if you're like, hey dude, you're kind of annoying me. Like, I'd rather know that than like, honestly, I'd rather like know that and not like push it further without knowing that I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Or like, hey dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you talk so much, shut up. Yeah. I'd rather know that than like, and like be clear.
Yeah.
Then, because that's how friendships like fade. That's how relationships get fucked.
Yeah, man.
If you don't change with each other and be honest with each other and communicate that shit, like, But I love that you do that. And I love that you did that.
You welcome it, man. I don't do that with a lot of people.
Thanks, dude.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to be like, what? Who are you?
Shut up, Mike.
Shut up. Let's fight in the parking lot.
It's your fault. No.
What'd you write down, bro?
Dude,
Tell me this.
Today, when life just like, it's spring.
Beautiful
life
day, huh? Hey, cheers. You don't have a cup.
Cheers, bro. Life sometimes, dude, someone just says something.
Yeah.
And it just takes your world and just goes bloop bloop and just like flips it,
pours it out,
and goes blah blah blah, and rearranges it and says, "Oh, this is it." So I'm at Lowe's, man.
Sorry,
I'm at Lowe's.
Yes.
Right. I'm going with my pops to get some what's it called? Some mulch.
Love mulch. Hate doing it down.
Spring clean.
Anything worse than putting mulch on the ground?
I'm kind of excited for it.
Do you love? I'll help you guys. Can I? No. Listen, no. Because you don't invite me back, but like, I don't have that shit with my dad. I want to do that with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I want to get like dirt on my hands. After work.
Because I'm mulch.
Yeah.
Mulch it up.
Let's go, baby. I need something physical to do.
Dude.
I need to get out there.
I got you. You gotta help me out, dude. I'm fixing some stuff.
Take our shirts off.
Yeah, I'm fixing some stuff. All right, man.
Me, you, Greg, dude.
All right, look. So I'm at Lowe's, man.
Sorry.
And I'm with my cart, and I'm rolling towards the outdoor section. And I see this older lady kind of like with a cart, and she's got two pups in the cart. It's like the most adorable dogs. Mm-hmm. They're like going, like hanging out of it, like so excited.
Yeah.
And I look at them like, I got that like the little like, I don't want to say something, And I was like, oh, they look so happy,
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm even happier pushing the cart. And that's all she said. That's all she said.
That encapsulates it.
That flipped my world.
That encapsulates what it's like to be a pet owner.
Yeah.
That encapsulates it. And if we go deeper.
I went full. I was at the top of the diving board that's 1,000,000 meters up. And I said, woo! And I flew all the way down to, wow, this is life.
Oh.
This is life.
Yeah.
Yes. It is literally, it's like we're on this journey, and like we're always like thinking about we're at the tippy point, like going through.
Yeah.
But like if we're just in the back of the bus, dude, like looking at everything happening, dude, you can be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of just watching.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because my mind immediately went to the dogs are happy. Right. I didn't think about the whole thing.
No.
This lady with her dogs getting flowered.
Mm-hmm.
And she just said one sentence, 5 words, and it messed me up. I what? I walked by, I like giggled to myself, and I went on my phone and like just wrote down the whole thing. Wow. And I was like, that was amazing.
Man. It makes me think like, the journey is even better Like you became a part of her thing, and because she has the dogs in the cart that she's pushing the cart, it made the experience better.
You know what it is? It didn't even make me feel like I was part of anything. It made me just observing. It made me feel like I was literally nothing, and I'm so cool with it.
I love that.
It made me feel like it doesn't matter what anyone around does, says, or anything.
Yeah.
Ladies just whip for dogs, sunny day, beautiful, picking flowers with the dogs.
Enjoying.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah. The simple life.
That's what it is, man.
The simple,
that's what it's all about.
Sweet, sweet life.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you ever feel like you saying you removed yourself, or you felt removed from it? It's like I don't even exist, and I'm just observing this life in front of me just existing on its own, and like, and it moved you in some kind of way. It moved your spirit. Do you ever feel like the more you remove yourself from a situation, the more you enjoy it? I don't know how to describe it other than that. Like the less importance I put on myself and where I exist in this moment, the more I can enjoy this moment. The more I can live truthfully in this, I can enjoy every grain of the wood of this desk because I'm not perceiving myself. I'm removing myself.
Yeah.
It's not about me.
Is this like what you mean is like, do you know when we went to, what am I blanking his name, man? Why am I blanking his name? Jason Abrams.
Yeah, shout out.
When we went to the movie screening.
Yeah.
It's just like you're going to this thing for this showing.
Yeah.
It's like you had no part in it.
Nope.
But you're just going and like it was cool just seeing like you talking to her, like to her, and I'm like, I don't know everyone, but I'm just watching and I'm like, this is nice.
It's amazing.
I just like, I'm just here.
Yeah.
I gotta do more, I don't gotta do less.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it just feels like a nice, successful, fun day.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, dude. I felt a lot of that with when I went to church this weekend. It was a sermon about John the Baptist. John the Baptist was the dude who was like, he was a cousin of Jesus, right? Cousins, right? Dude was like a prophet. So he's like a wild man. Imagine a dude like just long, gross hair, and like he would wear camel's hair as cloth, and he ate locusts in the woods, like in wild honey. That's what he lived off of. And all he would do is like from when he became a prophet to like his death, is he's proclaiming like, telling you guys Jesus is coming, man. And when he does, he's the word, dude. He's going to be the one that's going to save all of us. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So he's living in the wild. He's living in the woods, right, away from civilization for years, for like 30 years. Or however many years, decades. And he's baptizing people, right? So he's gaining a congregation, right? So he's an important dude, right? At some point, he's becoming a leader. Like, not that he wants to be, but he's speaking this prophecy that Jesus is going to come one day. And like, guys, trust me, you need to be baptized. Like, you need this. We need to wash away the sin and get you ready for like what's going to come. I want to save you. He's going to save us. And he's doing this in the woods, and he's gaining like this little congregation. They're growing. He's getting disciples that like follow him and help him in all his endeavors in the woods, and like he's doing all this stuff, baptizing people in the Jordan River. One day he's doing that. Jesus comes, right? He's like wearing a cloak. Let's imagine he takes it off, and it's like, cousin, like it's Jesus. Like, I know you. And he goes, like, will you baptize me? Don't quote me. John's like, I can't baptize you. Like, you're the one. You're the one, dude. Like, I'm nobody. I'm just John. I'm talking about you. I'm telling everyone about you. You're coming. You're the one. And he was humble enough, Jesus, to like get baptized by his cousin, right, in the Jordan River. So he does, and it said the sky opened up and God spoke and said, like, I'm very pleased with this is my son, and I'm very pleased with him. His own voice, right, God's voice. So John shook. John's like, this is the best day of my life. This is the greatest thing. This is what I was like put here for, right? I saved all these people. I'm bringing them to you. And the disciples of John, his homies, his like riders, are like, they're getting offended. They're like, Jesus walking off, and like half the congregation walked off with Jesus. They just saw what happened. They just saw some God speak. They heard God speak. They're gone. They're leaving us, John. Like, we're here in the woods. We're gonna be eating locusts by ourselves tonight. Like, no one's here. Like, are you worried? Like, what the fuck? Sorry. And John's like, when I become lesser, he becomes greater. He's like, this is my purpose. It's not about me. And he was more grateful to be losing like members of his thing and like seeing it go to a greater purpose, removing himself. It's not about me.
Yeah.
And his life was like, it ended terribly. Like he was decapitated.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the head was cut off by Herod, like this king that was like, this, I don't like this movement going on here. And like, you're still talking that stuff. And like,
dang.
But he went smiling probably, you know, like he would just like, I'm on this is my purpose. Oh, we lost a light. That's okay. But he's like, this is my purpose. And you know, that's it. He lost his like, imagine like building a company. Imagine, you know, like you're building your music company, or you're building a podcast thing with us, or our podcast just cruising. And then it just starts tapering off. Tapering off. I'd be scrambling. You know, the human part of me would be like, what the fuck? Like, we had all this stuff. Like, I just bought this new Bronco that I always wanted. Like, you're not sweating this? And you're like, dude, no, this was our purpose. Like, we got it to the people we needed to get to. And there's a new podcast that was birthed off of this podcast that, like, that's what we needed to be. And he's such at peace with that he just, like, faded off into a terrible death. Chilling. But it just made me think, like, it rang true to me. The more I'm getting insecure about speaking so much, but I'm being honest about it. The more I remove myself from my care of myself in a situation or what I want to happen or whatever, the more I'm just like genuinely taking in what's in front of me and who's in front of me, and more interest in you than me. I enjoy this more.
Yeah,
I enjoy this conversation more.
Yes.
I don't know how else to describe it. I just want to remove myself more and just take in the life that's going on around me more than me. Yeah. I want to fade out, and I want to just like see what this is. I don't know.
I like that. I like it. You know, it circles back to just that whole story.
That car.
You know?
The lady with the car. Yeah.
Definitely. Now, where does it's like, okay, so now for our journey, and like we're putting out our ideas and just talking and speaking, and you know, I mean, I guess that does follow that journey then.
It does.
Because we're not like, we don't have like an agenda here where we're like, we got to get this in, Dave. Like
sneak in
the back, like don't make sure we talk about the lady in the cart, and then like we'll say that, and people will be like, wow, it's so nice. No, we just like show up. And
we should if we want to blow up. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We should, but we don't.
Yeah.
If that was our intention, to like only blow up, we have our things that we do with the cutting the clips and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, with this, bro, I think it's the same. It's the same thing, and I think you know what I thought too. There's more people coming on the podcast. I have someone I'm going to talk about for next week.
Cool.
But surprise guest. But think about the room you had for these people to like speak their lives out to the world. Really go, like, it's impossible to. You're not going to be able to right now, but try to like in a few moments to be like, how many people's lives have I given a microphone to and an ear to, and like let them tell their story, ask them genuine questions, like really leaned in and try to like get to their heart, you know, held them here, like made them feel home. You know, like that's a service, dog. That's removing yourself and giving someone a place to breathe and to express themselves and to get their thoughts out that many people probably won't. You know, you don't have enough followers. You don't have enough. No one cares about you, and you're not going to do anything for us. So like, you're not allowed here.
Yeah.
What? That's never been our shit, dude. We've opened this door to anybody. Really? Like I think so. That's how I feel. That's a service, man. I don't care how you cut it. That's 5 years of that.
Yeah.
If we could go back and have a highlight tape of like everyone's face that was on this show at some point, I would that. Like that would put into perspective some things, man.
Yeah.
And I felt like shit coming. You know, today I didn't feel great, and I come here, I feel way better.
Yeah.
I feel way better, man. I don't know. That's just this is a service for me. You're a service for you. You provide a service for me. So
likewise, man.
Yeah.
It's like an exchange for me in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Because like, once like, you know, another person, once like people interact with like human to human, like you're never going to get something that you could have got alone.
Right.
You know, like you plus me is something completely different, and I can never recreate that or do anything to ever get close to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I love, you know, just being able to talk to all these other people, and that's
definitely
the greatest part about it.
Me too, bro. Me too, man. And we got a lot of work to do still. We got a lot of room to hold for people still that we haven't met. Yeah. We're in year 9.
Year 9?
Right? Like Bree. Yeah. Shout out Bree. But let's see what year 10 looks like, man. Let's not tap before we know.
Definitely.
That's how I feel, man.
I'm here till you're gone, bro.
Till I die?
Who's going to dip first, bro?
Till I die? Is it that? I'm a stubborn motherfucker, dude.
Me too, dude.
I'm still at this fucking job. I can't stand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right, we want to end it off on something funny.
Yes, I would love that, dude.
Do you remember...
Does it involve Diddy? Sean Diddy Combs?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm done with that.
Sorry.
Do you remember that TikTok actor?
I still would love to talk to him, man. We should reach out to him, man.
He is in the other stratosphere.
Oh, he's super famous?
He is so big.
We missed it.
That he's gotten even more ridiculous.
What do you mean? Dude. The production quality went up?
No. It's just even more just...
Didn't I say he's going to be on shows? Is he on shows yet?
I don't know. I just saw him and I said, these are insane scenarios to like, I don't know. Okay. It really like, it freaks me out.
My man is huge. 1.4 million followers. 24 million likes. Astronaut this is like why is he always wet? He's wet.
Dude, he's always
right? Isn't he always wet?
Sweating out, crying.
Dude, he's
sweated,
so
crying.
Wet.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah. This reminds me of what's the movie with Matthew McConaughey? This looks like Matthew McConaughey.
Interstellar?
Yeah, Interstellar. This is the clip.
So much more than anything. Listen.
The fade out.
I need you to listen. I don't have a lot of time, okay?
Oh.
Now remember, all the insurance and bank information is on
Can I play a game with you?
Yeah.
Can I tell you when he's lying and when he's telling the truth? Is that okay?
I like that.
And I don't want to, and I'm not critiquing him. This is my instinct. He's telling the truth here.
I miss you, baby.
Oh, that was a lie.
Oh,
that was a lie.
To be down there with you and Evie right now.
I don't believe it.
Listen, I need you to show this message to Evie. Evie.
All right, now he believes it.
Sweetheart.
So he's talking to his daughter. This is a real daughter he's talking to.
I need you to promise you'll always do whatever Mummy says.
Says. I like how he said that. Says.
Always give her a hand when she needs it.
No, he's lying.
That's real.
This is a lie. This is a lie.
Always listen.
How do you know?
I could just tell. I mean, you can tell when someone's lying.
Okay, enough of that.
You know what it is? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
This one's gonna be more tough for you to debunk.
So police officers, this is the caption. Police officers rush to crime scene where his daughter. Why is always the daughter dying?
That's what I hate, man. It's always like the worst possible thing.
Look at him dropping to his knees in the thing already.
I'm sorry. Aren't you here with me?
Oh my. The run.
I can't breathe. I'm so weak. I know this isn't easy.
The tape. They don't even have tape to tape it down. Oh, he's running through the puddle. I mean, that's a lie. You're setting out the shot. Oh, the scream. Oh, this poor guy. He's hugging him. That's a lie. You would never do that in real life. This isn't living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. I'd be bowling that dude over. You know that, right? In real life, that's what you would do. You wouldn't let this guy just hug you. Yeah, that's insane. This is an insane lie, ladies and gentlemen. We have a liar on our hands here, and which is fine. Can we go into the comments? I know this is like, I don't want to rip on him. Man.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad about this.
I can't even see. Can you read that?
Yeah. So, have you ever auditioned for Hollyoaks, mate? I think you'd be the best actor there. Okay, that's a nice comment. Who recorded this laughing face? Okay. The Hollyoaks acting. I don't know what that is. What is this? I don't know what that is. The slow-mo running, laugh, laugh, laugh.
It's just funny. I
So
guess.
okay, so people are getting entertainment from this, from like laughing at him.
But I think he's actually trying to be an actor, right?
I think so. I don't think
Like,
he's doing
this
it
is
to get laughed
serious.
at.
He's too old.
Why is he on his ground and it tries to save his pregnant sister? Why is it always the girl and she's dying in some form?
And it's always like a crumble breakdown, blood curdling scream.
Can I tell you? It's his favorite thing in acting. This is his favorite thing. He loves it.
It's like when you start acting, you're like, I'm gonna be the guy where I'm like,
I'm going to be the angry guy. It's the easiest thing to get to.
or the cry guy.
The easiest thing to get to in acting is genuine anger. The hardest thing is like genuine love and like compassion.
Henry, my mother and sister are still inside one hand of my rescue team.
Wow.
I just can't even.
Oh, he has like cardboard boxes on him. He can't get off him, dude.
Joey! Dennis!
He's calling out each name.
He seems pretty calm there too. He doesn't seem like he's struggling too much.
Kelly!
He's not really fighting off the wood, is he?
Are you there?
There's nothing real about
You
this.
know that when you wake up, you just be like, where the fuck am I?
I'd
You
be
know?
fucking moving, dude.
You hear me?
You'd be wiggling. You wouldn't be just laying there.
Talk to me, goddammit!
You wouldn't say, "Talk to me, goddamn."
Leah!
I mean, I don't know what he would do. He's his own man. His sister. This is a lie. This is a lie. The breathing's a lie. You know that, right? That you can see. That you can hear. Yeah, that's a lie.
Code 3. Code 3.
No, it's not.
I really want to do it one with Adam where we watch these. It'd be so good.
Dude,
It would be amazing.
can we do that, please? A segment of that?
Adam should do like
He can't.
TikToks.
It's
I
not.
I know.
He wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah,
He's too good of a guy.
I know. But it's so funny, right?
But I mean, who's to say that this isn't how he would really act in the moment, and this is.
I will say it. Don't worry. It's not. I'll be the guy to say it. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hate.
I don't want to talk about bad.
He's a
about
liar.
people. This is
And it's not good acting, but it's entertaining.
Right.
TikToks.
right.
And what's wrong with that?
People probably watch my acting and say the same shit.
Yeah.
Probably say the same shit. He's lying. So yeah, it's just
You know what it is? I don't think people think that deep. Or most people, you know.
Maybe yeah.
They're just like, they're probably this. I don't know.
Can I see the comments again, please?
Yeah, sure.
Just quick. Bro never had a peaceful day in his life. This is bro's 956 tragedy this year, and it's only March. Gut wrenching work. Can you do the one when you get home from school and mom has the crock pot out? Bro's life is nothing but gloom and doom. Up the budget for this one with the smoke and shit. Sorry for your 6,500 fourth loss. Whatever pays the bills, bro. I mean, this guy's getting paid. He's got to be getting paid.
He's got to be getting paid.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lewis Saunderson.
Lewis Saunderson.
God bless you, Lewis Saunderson, man.
Yeah.
He found a niche.
Found it, man.
He found a niche. He's
Now-
successful.
Now imagine like this was you were acting. You finally found it.
I'd be empty. I thought about this. I was like, with the writing stuff, I'll say it real quick and I'll stop. But I was like, I could write some shit that I know people are gonna like, that I could just get clicks on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's gonna kill my fucking soul.
Yeah.
So I can't do it.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest about
And
who
that's
I am.
being
what I am.
honest and being
Yeah.
true.
Can't do it. Some people can do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, I get it, man. Well, hey, dude, we had a great podcast. Appreciate
you,
it.
bro.
Thank you guys if you're listening.
Love you, man.
Love you too, man.
That almost hurt me. Whatever you did on the rebound. No. Whatever you did on the rebound was weird there.
What?
Did you? It's like you yanked it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought you were falling or something. It was like a jerk move.
Don't say jerk.
I want to start doing this more. Like do you do that when you handshake? The little clip at the end?
I just do that. I do that.
I do this
and I go like that.
I do this, but I bring it in and then I do that. But I want to just do bop bop. I hit homie at the supermarket.
With that? Who at the supermarket?
Security guard. Do you know they have security guards at ShopRite? Because I came back around. Because I came back in.
Did he do it? And it was fun.
Yeah, I had the
Rate it
impulse.
1 out of 10.
I came in, I'll be honest with you. All right, so last story. I'll be honest with you. I went to ShopRite and I had the impulse when I saw him to do that, and I didn't.
Really?
Went to the apple section and I looked back at him in the fruit section. And I was like, I should go up to him and dap him because I was supposed to and I missed the opportunity. And I said, that'd be weird.
I've never dapped a stranger.
So I shopped the whole shopping. I left. I forgot 2 things. I run back in. As I'm coming in, I'm like, golden opportunity, dude. I see him. He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, I'm back, baby. Boom. And I did that.
That's smooth.
And it was a great handshake.
That's smooth.
It was cool, man.
Dang.
And I mean, the security guard good.
Well, hey, dude. That's it.
O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. You want to learn how to be ready for your interview. You want the new job. You got it coming up. You don't know what to do. Jim O'Hagan, Coach O, is going to get you ready for the big game. Trust me, he is the guy. Mikey and me are sending you to one man and one man only. There's the gold plan, the silver plan. It's all online. You can have one-on-one coaching with O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. 35 years of experience building teams, hiring, firing, all of it. So you want skills, you want to get ready for the new job, the interview you got coming up, you're a little nervous about, Coach O out at O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. Hit him up.
AnytimeActorsLab.com. If you're trying to learn how to act, we already said it, man.
You want to lie or you want to be an actor?
That's the slogan.
A liar?
Adam's got to pay us for that. Live truthfully under imaginary circumstances is something I learned from Adam Lauder from Anytime Actors Lab.
Louis Saunderson.
And Louis Saunderson. He's a liar. That guy's a liar.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
But
we don't know.
Online classes, it's the best act teaching you're gonna get.
YouTube
in the world.
page, podcast.
Yep, everything.
Got it all.
If you got to step your game up, man. If you haven't been feeling too hot lately, get up there, brush it up. Keep learning the craft and keep sharpening that blade. Man.
Got to, man.
AnytimeActorsLab.com. And also shout out patrons. We love you.
Love you.
The best way to support us, keep it simple, dude.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. If you like us, throw us a Patreon. My name's Mike. I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. And please, please, please be kind to one another. Go get Breeze Book. Good grief. Boom. In stores now.